From the nearby Jersey Shore, welcome inside Continental Airlines Arena as the New Jersey Devils look to take down the Minnesota Wild. I'm Bill Peterson with a complete play-by-play of today's game. And with me in the booth is color commentator Mike Weiss.
The Devils are always in the playoff hunt. They sure do bring it to the ice in this building, especially when they get to see an opponent like the Wild.
The Minnesota Wild have exciting young players that are on the rise. They can play their cards right. They can start to make teams in the Western Conference squirm every time they play them.
The Wild are full of exciting, unbridled talent. Let's hope the coaching staff can tame that talent and make some of the top Western Conference teams think twice about playing Minnesota. The Wild can't seem to do anything right. They've been on a losing streak of late. Let's see if they can win one tonight.
And now, your New Jersey Devils! At center, number 25, John Newendike. At left wing, number 26, Patrick Elliott. At right wing, number 12,
The Devils are having some problems lately. Over the last 10 games, their record is under 500.
This season, we should expect to see the Devils in the playoffs, as they have been for pretty much most of the 90s and into the new millennium. Expect to see New Jersey seriously contending for the championship.
With their physical play and their trapping defense, the Devils should be in the playoffs once again. Bombardier has made a name for himself in the NHL by playing solid defense. Whether it's on the penalty kill or even strength, Bombardier has a presence of mind to make the right defensive play. Scott Stevens will run you over like a freight train and have no remorse. A punishing hitter, Stevens plays an intelligent defensive game and only uses the hits when it won't hurt his team.
Friesen brings the puck up. Newendike takes it past the blue line. He plays it back over to Stevens. He sends it back over to Rafalski. He sends it over to Friesen. Moves it back to Newendike. Save! Hernandez sends it over to Zoltan. Brings it past the blue line. Newendike. The play is broken up by Bombardier. Elias takes it past the red line. Friesen sends it off over to Newendike. Roenick brings the puck up through the zone. Friesen carries it past the red line. Elias sends it up to the center. Stevens sends it to the left wing. He passes it off to Newendike. Roenick passes it over to the left wing. Zoltan carries it past the blue line. He relays it to Gaborik. Newendike sends it over to the right wing. Friesen brings it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. Hernandez sends it in front over to Sekarash. Salmonson carries it over the blue line. Oh, he makes the hard saves look easy. Kuba passes it off over to Gaborik. Brodeur passes it to Niedermeyer. Gomez plays it up to the center. Langenbrunn sends it back over to Tverdovsky. Gomez moves it back over to Salmonson. Takes the shot. Save by Fernandez. Kuba sends it over to Roenick. Laaksonen brings it over the red line. Centering pass over to Dupuis. That was a great stop by Brodeur. Langenbrunn sends it back over to Niedermeyer. Over to the right wing. Laxonen brings it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He's got no problem making the save. Tverdovsky moves it over to Gomez. Takes it past the blue line. Save by Fernandez. Fernandez slides it over to Benasek. Takes the puck up. Laxonen carries it past the blue line. Passed back to Dupuis. He looks to be on his game tonight. Rafalski brings the puck to the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Fernandez. Nieuwendyk moves it back over to Friesen. Stevens takes the puck up through the zone. Elias brings it over the blue line. Passes it. It floats past the goalie for the goal.
This goalie's routinely out of position, so giving up goals is nothing new for him.
Nieuwendyk has an even mark this season in points with 50. Cross-ice pass and one-timer by Nieuwendyk. Rafalski carries it over the red line. Bertov carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Wall sends it to the left wing. That's an easy save for him. Marshall passes it to McCall. Brings it past the red line. Bertov brings it past the blue line. He sends it up the center.
Time of goal, 11 minutes,
McCall
38
sends it back to Walls. Brodeur passes to the defenseman. Stevens takes it past the red line. Roenick moves it back to Sekharaj. Gets it over to the left wing. Rafalski passes to Friesen. Elias takes it past the blue line. He passes it to the right wing. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Nieuwendyk passes to Niedermeyer. Tverdovsky sends it up to the center. Nieuwendyk passes it over to the left wing. Gaborik carries it past the red line. Sends it to Brunet. Brings it over the blue line. Passes it to the right wing. Kuba sends it back to the defenseman. Sekharaj brings the puck up. And he gets called for offside. Fernandez logged a nice save there, Mike.
Manny Fernandez has yet to grasp being able to handle the puck. It may be one of the reasons he's never been considered a dominant goalie. The guy's got a bright future, but needs to show he can control the puck on a regular basis.
Benasek passes it to the right wing. Gomez passes it to Salvinson. He passes it up the center. And he takes a wrist shot. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Laxonen carries it over the blue line. He passes it back to Roenick. Save! Brodeur passes to the defenseman. Salvinson brings it over the red line. They get called for offsides. Mike, I think that this game is showing us the offensive strength of the Devils.
The Devils always seem to find the back of the net. They're so deadly on the attack.
Laxonen sends it over to Marshall. He passes it over to Roenick. Brings it past the blue line. Knocked down in front by Brodeur. Brodeur sends it up to Gomez. Carries it over the red line. Salvinson carries it past the blue line. He slides it over to Langenbrunner. He passes it to Rafalski. The New Jersey Devils hold the lead as the first period ends, 1-0. Hey, Mike, any stats jump out at you after one?
The Wild have been protecting their goal too much. They need to focus on their offense now.
Stevens sends it off over to Friesen. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Venasek passes it off over to Laaksonen. He sends the puck back to Roenick. Venasek plays it up to the center, brings it past the red line. Over to the right wing. The puck's out of sight, so we're going to have a stoppage in play.
Stevens delivers a crushing check to his victim there. Stevens is very aggressive. Teams love to have this kind of player around.
Brunette centers it to Gaborik. What a save! Friese passes it to Nieuwendyk. Takes it past the blue line. Sent back to Elias.
The Devils finished the 2002 season with a goals against average of 2.28, third best in the league.
Bombardier sends it to Zoltak. Venasek sends it over to the right wing. Gaborik brings it over the blue line. Zoltak sends it back over to Brunette. That was a great save! Langenbrun moves it over to Gomez. Bombardier slides it over to Zoltak. Langenbrun takes the puck up. Salmonson carries it over the blue line. Gaborik brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. If they want to stay in this game, he's going to have to continue to make saves like that. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Fernandez. Salmonson passes it to Langenbrunner. Dupuis brings the puck through the zone. Roenick brings it past the blue line. He stoned him. Elias makes a long pass to Friese. Takes it past the blue line. He plays it back to Stevens. Nieuwendyk moves it back over to Elias. He plays it up to the center. He makes the save. Dupuis takes the puck up through the zone. Roenick sends it up to the center. Rafalski passes over to Nieuwendyk. Takes it past the red line. Roenick plays it up to the center. Sekharaj sends it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Brodeur. Brodeur passes over to Stevens. He sends it up the center. Nieuwendyk brings it over the blue line. Bombardier sends it to his defenseman. Gaborik carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That save protects their one-goal lead. Stevenson brings the puck up, carries it over the blue line. He sends it to Tverdovsky. Venasek takes the puck up, passes over to Gaborik. He sends it on to Zoltak. That was a terrific save by Brodeur. Salmonson carries it over the red line. He slides it over to Niedermeyer. Gomez sends it back over to Langenbrunner. Centers it over to Salmonson. He passes it to the right wing. Gomez moves it back to Langenbrunner. He winds up with a shot. Salmonson sends it to the left wing. Gomez passes it over to the left wing. Blouin brings it past the red line. Pass over to Dominic Kelly. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Rafalski brings the puck to the zone. Langenbrun sends it back to Salmonson. He takes a snapshot. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt. Sekharaj takes the puck up through the zone. Roenick passes it over to Dupuis. He sends it back to Laaksonen. Elias brings the puck up through the zone. Friese carries it past the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Sekharaj plays it up to the center. Roenick takes it past the red line. Friese brings it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. That save keeps them down only 1 goal. Nieuwendyk passes it to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest.
1 minute remaining.
Kuba sends it over to Roenick. Niedermeyer brings the puck up, and he takes the step shot. After 2, advantage. The New Jersey Devils, 1-0. Let's check with Mike for the stats after 2 periods.
The Wild need to shoot more if they want to take the lead.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Venasek sends it over to the right wing. Nieuwendyk sends it up to the center. Elias takes it past the blue line. That was a great stop by Fernandez. Brunette brings it over the red line. Zoltov sends it up to Gaborik. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Rafalski sends it off over to Friesen. Carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save to keep this game close. Bombardier passes it to the right wing. Gaborik brings it over the blue line. Rafalski passes it off to Elias. Denied. Brodeur has been playing great all game, making save after save. Friese sends it back to the defenseman. Zoltok sends it to the left wing. Brunette carries it over the red line. Langenbrunn brings it past the red line. Rafalski passes it over to the left wing. Salmonson passes it to Gomez. Saves like that are what's keeping them in this game still. Brunette takes it past the red line. He passes it off over to Gaborik. He passes it up the center. Brunette moves it back over to Zoltok. There's a blocker save. Salmonson brings it over the red line. He passes it over to Langenbrunner. He moves it over to Gomez. Brunette sends it to Zoltok. Tverdovsky sends it to his defenseman. Niedermeyer moves it over to Elias. Passes it to Friesen. And he takes a wrist shot. Nieuwendyk makes a centering pass to Elias. Roenick carries it past the red line. He centers it over to Laaksonen. Passes it to the right wing. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. Dupuis scores up high.
I'll tell you, folks, to score in this goal is a real accomplishment.
That should quiet the crowd. A quick one-timer by Dupuis.
You know, some goalies have a real weakness for that high shot.
Minnesota
Rafalski slides it to Stevens.
11,
Lays it up to the center.
Dupuis.
Nieuwendyk carries it over the red line.
Antti Laaksonen.
Roenick passes it to Dupuis. Mitchell sends it back to Marshall. He passes it up the center. Roenick, it's pretty late in the season, but they're trying to make a run at the playoffs.
You know, that goalie usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising.
The Minnesota Wild want to go to bed early.
Just call him Superman, Bill.
I doubt he read Nietzsche, Mike.
You know, there's only a few players that have that much control of the puck to score from such a tough angle.
Minnesota goal scored
Niedermeyer
by number
takes it
11,
past the red line.
Pascal Dupuis. Assist to number 7.
Score! That goal drains the lead in the history.
Well, he's letting goals go through like a sieve this year.
Score a big goal for the home team. Hey, Mike, show us the play again, will you?
I'll tell you that one, he didn't have time to put it on the good side, so the back end was all that was left.
New Jersey goal scored by number 20.
Madden carries it over the blue line. Stevenson.
Assist
He
to number 20.
found it into the net.
Yeah, this goal isn't exactly a brick wall this year.
To number 11.
This place is really getting loud now, Dale.
It's a regular Thunderdome, Mike. That's a pretty one. By Madden.
New Jersey goal scored
Bombardier
by number
brings it past the
11.
red line. He passes it to the left wing.
Assist to number 24.
Saved by Brodeur.
Stevenson.
Niedermeyer sends it to the left wing. Gomez carries it past the red line. He takes the backhand shot. That save keeps them down only 1 goal. Bombardier passes it over to the left wing. Johnson moves it back over to Sekarash. Rafalski takes the puck up. Salmonson carries it past the blue line. He sends it over to Stevens. Dupuis brings the puck through the zone. Roenick brings it past the blue line. Stopped. Brodeur makes the block. Brodeur sends it in front over to Rafalski. Friese brings it over the red line. Quick pass to Nieuwendyk. Stevens passes over to Elias. Laaksonen takes it past the blue line.
We would like to wish Aki Akaika a
The
happy
New Jersey
birthday.
Devils
Happy
like to
birthday,
slow
Aki.
down the game and prevent the kind of shootout that some teams like.
The Devils love to frustrate their opponents. They are so good defensively, they don't give up many goals.
Brunette sends it over to the right wing, protecting the 1-goal lead. Gaborik sends it back over to Zoltak. Saved by Brodeur. Tverdovsky passes it to Elias. And he takes a wrist shot. Mitchell sends it to Brunette.
Brodeur is susceptible on the wraparound. It's amazing more players don't try it on him. He can get down quick enough, but his sliding over to cover still needs improvement. This guy's one of the best in the league, so I'm sure it's something he's working on.
Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Brodeur makes a pad save.
Everything is magnified late in the game, including faceoffs. Venasek sends it up to Zoltak. Gaborik brings it over the blue line. He's got no problem making the save. He passes it to the right wing. The Minnesota Wild need more firepower and are going to the extra attacker. Bone-crushing hit by Madden. Stevenson carries it over the red line.
1 minute.
He takes a step shot.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
Verta brings it past the red line. He sends it up the middle over to Brunette. Danico sends it to the left wing. The New Jersey Devils score enough for the win at 3-2. What do you think of that game, Mike?
That was a tight game, but it's good experience to play close games.
Let's go back to the studio for Sports Center. Good night, everybody, from the Continental Airlines Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Pascal Dupuis. The number 2 star, Jay Pandolfo. The number 1 star, John Madden.